What role does humor play in getting people to take action in your email? Ooh, such a good question. It plays several, and this is not an exhaustive list, but three that came up for me right away. The first one is excitement, right? You want people to be excited to click through to get, you want them to do something, so they have to be excited to do it. They might also be a little bit anxious, and anxiety and excitement are two sides of the same coin. So another role that you can use humor for in your buttons and your links and whatever way that you're formatting your call to action is to reduce a little bit of the anxiety, to preview what's coming next, to show that you understand their concerns and maybe joke about them, to align yourself with them. And that's a third role that humor plays in your calls to action, which is creating affinity. Show them that you're building the relationship, show them that this is fun, show them that you paid attention, and you don't just have a buy now button that came standard in Klaviyo or Shopify or whatever tool you're using to send your emails. A human has looked at this. You can trust this human, right? Because all marketing ever is based on know, like, trust. All business ever, all commerce, whatever, is based on do I know them? Do I like them? Do I trust them? So humor is one really easy way to build in that excitement, that anxiety reduction and trust, and that affinity, that liking. And so here are a few examples. Here is an email from Wonderbly, a brand I've never heard of. I am using reallygoodemails.com, which is a great platform if you're also looking for inspiration or to build your swipe file outside of your inbox. You can create collections and browse emails that other people have uploaded. It's really great. So here is a headline, an image. It might not feel very magical being cooped up indoors, but we've got some astonishingly easy tricks to inject some magic into the day-to-day. All you need is a plastic bottle, some old pennies, and your best magician voice. Abracadabra. I love this CTA because I don't know what's going to happen next, and that's kind of the magic of it. And the copy around it has put it in context so that the click feels inevitable, right? You've built this curiosity, you've built up to this moment, the excitement is there, and if you click through, you know something fun is going to happen. I really hope. I haven't clicked through, and I can't because this is an image. Moving right along. Here is an abandoned cart email from a board game company. This is the Shopify standard email, but they have taken the time to tweak, again, the context before the button. So let's play a very special game, that's the company name, that you left in your cart. Hi, Lianna, you're going to be really excited to hear there's way more to our games than just putting them in your cart online. Seriously, they're way more fun if you complete the purchase. Give it a try. I have seen so many abandoned cart emails in my life, and this is a rare one that actually made me laugh. I haven't seen this before. Often they're mostly along the lines of, you dropped this, you forgot this, did you forget this? You left this behind, we're saving this for you. So injecting this moment with humor, where it's like, I didn't forget about it. I walked away on purpose. The fact that there's a joke here actually makes me like them a lot more and makes me want to click through. So the button copy here is pretty standard, but it's very clear. I know that I'm going right back to what's in my cart, and this makes me actually want to buy the game. Here is another example from another humor copywriter, John Buchan, who is very funny, who writes a lot of emails. And this is a big wall of text, and obviously it wouldn't be that wide in the inbox. But I want to point out this tiny little CTA here. This is one of my favorite ways to use the space inside the email as a canvas for jokes visually. Even if you're not using like a video or a GIF or an emoji, you can play with font size and placement to have more fun with the blank page. And that's what John is doing here. It's almost like he's whispering. I have a fleeting flash sale on at the moment. He's linked fleeting flash sale, so I know where I'm going. I'm going to the flash sale. But the fact that it's tiny is kind of like a play on, your calls to action should be visible. Oh my God. And by making it smaller, he is making it almost as if like, oh, I'm trying to trick you with fine print, or like the eye is just going to be drawn to this tiny little piece. Just one simple way to play with font size and orientation. You can also add a lot of line breaks. You can turn text upside down. You can use character art like ASCII, character art to just have more fun in even plain text emails or text-based emails. So that's super fun. Here is Tattly, a temporary tattoo company, presenting a new collection called the Girl Gang Sheet. It's a collab with another artist. And so their call to action is no boys allowed. Much better than shop girl gang, right? Because this makes it seem like there's an affinity. This isn't for everybody. This is just for the person who identifies with this cute new collection of temporary tattoos. And down here, it gets even better. That's one thing you can do. You can get a little more unhinged or silly with your CTAs as you go through the email to reward people for reading. So fun things to click on. Of course, I want to click that, right? And then finally, I saved the most absurd for last. This is Shinesty. They are well known for their absolutely nuts, pun intended, copy throughout their ecosystem, right down to their print catalog, which, yes, they print in mail. So here's Shinesty sending a holiday email. We're ready to deck your halls, strike through joke, balls. And then the call to action button is secure your jingle bells. Every piece of this email is hilarious and just nuts, literally balls to the wall. You're right. Take me to the undies. I like affirming that you're in this moment with the reader. Like, I know what you're thinking. You're here. You're right. Take me to the undies. Also very clear about where we're going. We're going right to the undies. My pleasure. Spicy. I want it. Deck your balls. You deserve it. So I actually like I want it more than you deserve it because they're switching voices here. And I often prefer to write call to action copy in first person so that there's fewer layers between reading it in your mind and thinking, oh, that's what I'm actually thinking. And that is my feedback on how to work humor into calls to action inside your emails.
Well, such a